Hi, I'm Kinna Fisher. I play volleyball at University of the Fraser Valley. I'm a biology undergrad major, and I'm going to be finishing up my degree this year, which is a little bit exciting. And yeah, I just love playing sports and I love being outside. So my mom actually played at UFC for her university career. So she kind of got me into it when I was in about grade six. So grade six, I started playing and just completely fell in love with it. I was playing a bunch of other sports at that time, but I really, really loved volleyball. So I continued along with that and eventually decided that that was a sport I really wanted to pursue. And yeah, just kept going with it all the way. I'm originally from Edmonton, Alberta, so I played with the Junior Pandas Club program all the way from like U13 up to U18. And yeah, it was just a really supportive environment with a lot of like strong female athlete role models. So that really just I don't know, helped me continue along in that sport. And eventually I ended up at UFV and I just love it there so much. So our coach, Janelle Rosima, she originally was also helping out with the Pandas Volleyball Club. So I met her kind of through that way. She was coaching the club team a few years older than me, but I knew of her and her club team was very successful. So then when she got the UFV head coaching position, she contacted me and was like, hey, we're building this program because they were actually originally in Pac West, which is the college league in BC, and then they transferred the year before I arrived. They transferred to U Sport. So she reached out to me and said, we're building this program. We want to try to get more people from out of province, kind of get our name out there, everything. So it just looked like a really cute school. It's not a very big school, but I kind of liked that. There were smaller class sizes, which seemed welcoming and stuff. And yeah, it was just a really neat opportunity to be able to build something. So yeah, I just was like, yeah, let's do it. It's really, truly been amazing. Janelle is such a great coach. She knows the game super well. The athletes that she's recruited to the program are also just like super smart, driven, motivated. Everyone's like on the same page of our goals and where we want to end up. So it's a really like tight-knit community and team. And yeah, the girls are just not only are they motivated, but they're also just lovely, like super nice, very welcoming. It's yeah, a really good environment. So we've been able to actually go from being like first couple years of U Sport to in a few years have like built quite a name for ourselves because of the culture that she's like Janelle's developed at the school and everything. So it's been a really neat experience kind of creating something. But then also just having fun because, like I said, the girls are super great. Well, we've had a pretty solid group of girls from my first year to my fifth year now. Yeah, we've had a pretty strong cohort that's kind of gone through the whole way. But now being in my fifth year and seeing all these we have like 9 rookies this year on my team. So a lot of new girls coming in and seeing them come in and just kind of looking back to where I was in my first year and all the things I still had to learn and like how much growth has happened from my first year to my fifth year. It's honestly like exciting to see all these new girls come in and being like, you guys have so much potential and you guys are going to learn so much. And there's going to be so many experiences that really help you develop as not only athletes, but also people. So it's kind of fun being able to give them a little bit of my wisdom and what I've learned and through those years because they're still new and young and they have so much like development that's still going to happen. So it's kind of cool to be able to like be in my fifth year and now see all these younger players and just be excited for them and all the learning that they're going to have. Pretty much our main focus, because UFE is a little bit of a smaller school, is just trying to connect with like getting the teams to connect with each other and then trying to connect with some of the students on campus. Our school, like UFE, is a bit more of a commuter school. So people come in from either like our main campus in Abbotsford, but people commute from Chilliwack or Langley or Surrey. So there's a little bit less of an on-campus presence. So our big goal this year is to just try to get students really engaged in UFE athletics. So I have a really great group of people. There's 2 representatives from each like sport, men's and women's. And everyone that volunteers to be in this position, they are like really motivated. They want to help UFE like, I don't know, succeed and do a bunch of cool things. So I have a really good group. And yeah, our goal is to just kind of develop sort of community around UFE athletics right now within sports teams, but then also within like student life on campus. I actually just saw it as like an Instagram ad type of thing. Like they were promoting this ambassador position. And I just thought it looked like a really neat opportunity because sport has had such a positive impact in my life. And I've done some volunteering with young female athletes and then like the Paralympic Association. And I've just seen how, yeah, sport can really just positively impact so many people. And yeah, just not even just from like an athletics perspective, but developing community and like you just learn so many valuable lessons. And so I just wanted to kind of broaden that sort of like sports outreach and being able to use it as kind of a tool to help make a positive impact. And I thought that the FISU position was just perfect for that, not only like in a local level, but also internationally. And being able to learn from some more like international people that are doing this all over the world, I thought was looked like a really neat, yeah, opportunity. So right now we're kind of in the middle of developing our action plans. So my idea is a little bit unique, but because Canada is so large and we have so many university programs that span like from BC all the way to Ontario, I realized that there's not a lot of connection between some of those schools. And so my idea is trying to get some like sort of connection and just getting to know what schools are doing across the country. Because if you're a student in BC, you don't really hear about what's going on a lot in the East Coast, especially because our leagues are separated and stuff like that. So my idea is to reach out to schools and more specifically maybe some SAC leaders because I have some influence and connection there at like being the SAC president at my school. So reaching out to some SAC leaders and seeing just like what they're up to in terms of community initiatives, fundraising events, like stuff that they're doing. And then trying to compile some stories around that and maybe making sort of a report or an article about the fundraising initiatives that are going on across Canada so people can know like, oh, this is what's being done. And not only can they be educated on that, but also if future SAC leaders are trying to think, oh, what can we do in our community? Like, how can we help out? How can we get these people engaged? They can maybe look to this article or this report and be given ideas or like examples of what went well, what hasn't gone well. Yeah, so that's kind of my idea. I think kind of going back to what I said earlier, but it just like really goes along with using sport as like a positive tool for change. And like sport is such a powerful thing, like having all these people coming together and you all have a common goal and you're all like in this like wider, bigger, broader community. I think being able to use that not only for like athletic benefits and like health wise, but also just broader community connection. And you have these teams and these people that are already like so motivated and learned all these skills. And then if you can get them to go out there and then help the community and do initiatives and try to like make positive change, I think that's really cool. And yeah, it's just like you need to take advantage of that. So not only like learning about what other people are doing and being like, oh, that's super neat, like what's being done out at U of T or whatever. So seeing that, but then also being inspired by that and thinking like, yeah, I want to do something like that. That's where I can also help the community. It really means a lot to me, especially because I've been so fortunate in sport and I've just had such an amazing experience. So like, I know the impact that sport can have. So to be able to help other people see that and like help, yeah, use sport so that other people can also benefit, it really means a lot to me. I like want to sort of pay it forward and be like, it's helped me so much. I want it to also help other people. So yeah, it's a really, really exciting opportunity. I was just Janelle contacted me and was like, there's this team that they're putting together. They're going to Shanghai for this tournament. Would you be interested? They need a setter. And I was like, yes, of course. Like, that sounds super cool. When, yeah, getting to go to China, like that's a once in a lifetime opportunity. So of course I said yes. And we went there and it was a bunch of girls that I had never met before. Lots of like youth sport athletes who I had, never met before. I played against a few of them, but, and we had, never practiced together, kind of just showed up, got to meet them all. We had 2 training days and then we just like started the tournament against all these international teams. But it was like amazing. The level of volleyball was super cool. The like getting to know all these girls from all these different teams, like some teams out east, some teams that I play against in Can West. And now when I see them and we like play against each other, or I like see on Instagram what they're up to, I'm like, oh, that's so cool. Like I know these girls, I played with them. And then also just like the experience, the international experience in Shanghai, like they were so nice to us, super accommodating. They like toured us around on our day off. We got to see some of the city, which was really neat. So yeah, altogether, it was just like every aspect of the experience was really, really cool. The level of volleyball was amazing. Like the international teams that we were playing against were incredible. Specifically, like the Chinese team, they were so disciplined, so organized. It was like, yeah, it was insane to just see like the work ethic that they put in and like yeah, it was truly incredible. So that one was like one thing was just like the level of volleyball and being able to bring back that kind of discipline and stuff to my team is kind of neat. But then also just the international experience and being able to represent your country and like having that pride and getting to wear the maple leaf, that was just like that was unreal. Just being able to have that pride and I wanted to bring that to also to my UFV team, like being able to wear our Cascades logo and having that pride and being like I represent something that's bigger than myself. And I think we've developed that at UFV. Like our team culture is bigger than just like the game of volleyball. So being able to wear that logo and have that pride, I think was also something I took away. Nothing is too small of a difference, if that makes sense. Like maybe I'll try to reword that, but like no impact is too little. Like even if you're just I don't know, like if you're just hanging out around the gym and you like see someone and you invite them to like come play with you, whatever sport you're doing, or like just reaching out to community members or like doing a small little community event, like a bake sale or a bottle drive to just get that engagement. Like there's no outreach that's like too little. Like there's these big broad things that you see being done that you're like, wow, that's amazing. I want to do something like that. But even like small scale things make such a big difference and you can kind of start small and build from there and see where you go. But um yeah, if you're like wanting to go out there and make a change, like you have to start small and those small things pile up and they build up and they end up making massive impacts.